so this one is kind of a dilemma for me in that I've seen it many times, probably dozens of times, and for the life of me, I still don't know what to make of it. And that is 1992 Bram Stoker's Dracula? It's rare that I don't know a movie's date. I think it's 1992 that came out. For the life of me, I cannot determine whether or not this is a good movie. I'm not even fully certain that I like it. I'm intrigued by it. It keeps me going back, so that's something to be said for it. But I guess it's just almost paradoxical how many strokes of brilliance with horrific blunders there are. It's kind of like my brain doesn't know what to do when it watches it, because on one end of the spectrum, apart from all the boobs that they added and stuff, it's a decent enough adaptation of the book. Gary Oldman, in my opinion, is the best on-screen Dracula. Because he's Gary freaking Oldman, okay? He can do anything. He's one of the most versatile actors in the world. He did a phenomenal job. I just realized that door wasn't closed. Best on-screen Dracula ever. Anthony Hopkins as Van Helsing. Best on-screen Van Helsing ever, in my opinion. The set design, the costumes, absolutely beautiful. A combination of like eerie and beautiful. The colors, like even Lucy, when her fiance has to go and stake her, and she has that like white, it's like her funeral garb, but it also kind of looks like a wedding dress. And then like just the red of the blood when they kill her. It was all very deliberate and really cool looking. And then you got Keanu. Now listen. Keanu is a really stand-up dude. I've seen tons of videos of this guy just being awesome. And he's found his niche. We're going through a Keanu renaissance, and he deserves every part of it. He knows his limitations now. He was younger when this film was made. And I don't blame him for experimenting. You know, I mean, Leo DiCaprio did. And, you know, I think he sucked in Man in the Iron Mask. I thought he sucked in Romeo and Juliet. I think that most of the American actors in that movie didn't know what the hell Billy Shakes was trying to say. Then you got Keanu, kind of doing the same thing, testing the waters, trying things. Some worked, some didn't. You have your Bill and Ted, you have your Speed, you have your Much Ado About Nothing. Ah, Baraccio, thou hast waxed my surfboard. So, like, look, I'm not dogging on Keanu, okay? But there were several roles that he took back then that were just completely out of his league. And Bram Stoker's Dracula is one of the worst examples. Horrific attempt at a British accent. Again, it's like paradoxical, but it's also kind of jarring. Gary Oldman being awesome, and Tony Hopkins being awesome, and Keanu. I can't get a handle on this. So I'm just like, the movie is worthy of so much praise for, again, all the aforementioned. Everything except Keanu. I'm sorry. Like, who the hell was the casting director of this movie? They should have been fired. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. They should have known. And I feel bad for Keanu because they kind of, well, at least back then they made him look kind of like an ass. You know, now he's got the last laugh because he's friggin' John Wick. But yeah, Bram Stoker's Dracula, can't get a handle on it. It is one of the only movies that I have watched again and again and again, and I have not been able to formulate a solid opinion on it. Because it feels wrong to say that I hate it because there's so much about it that I like. But I just can't. Every time I watch it, I'm like, there's something wrong here. Like, something's just not right. Any fans of that movie out there? Comment below. Let me know what you think. And that's all she wrote.